Players Only, it's your host with the mostest, the Eastside Pharaoh, the Midwest Messiah, Daily Deposit Don, the Almighty Don Jones, Mr. Get Your Number Never Call, even though I don't get numbers anymore. If she's fine, I'll give the bitch mine. Drop some feedback in the comments, let niggas know where you from, because we're Players Only worldwide. Put the emphasis on the worldwide. So let people know where you're from in the comments. If you have any feedback, any stories, or if you want to let me know what we should talk about next, let me know in the comments. But today we got a comment from Khalid or Khalid. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Khalid or Khalid Johnson, which is probably the #1 player in the community at this point. You know, every video he's commenting, showing love. So Players Only, shout out to the player Khalid or Khalid. Let me know how to pronounce your name. But he wanted to know how we handle dates and stuff, or how we should handle dates. And I think that's a situation where everybody, you know, kind of handles it differently. But I would say, like, I run my date system like a business, honestly. So, like, you know, in real estate, how they get you to show up to, like, open houses and shit via food. Or, like, when they're showing a house, there's food there. Or in business in general, you know, they have business meetings over dinner or business meetings over lunch. So I kind of run my shit like that. But I kind of, you know, this is a detailed thing. I run it in like 3 to 4 different ways. Okay, I'm getting a call. I didn't know it would still work. That's kind of dope. But I kind of run it in 3 to 4 different ways. One being, I use it as a way to get women out and use them as bait, you know what I'm saying? So I'll take one woman out on a date and I'll use her as bait to get other women, you know what I'm saying? So, like, let's say I'm using her as bait. When we get to the dinner table, I'm gonna take a picture of her at the dinner table, post it on Snap, Instagram, Facebook, wherever some hoes is gonna be at, and I'm gonna use her as bait to get bitches who are as fine as her. Or I'll take a bitch to a restaurant where I know that a bitch that I want works at that restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Or in an area where I know bitches that I want are gonna be there. So I use it as bait. Another way you can do it, I'm getting a text, okay. Another way you can do it is, you know, you could pull bitches that's way out of your league with dates, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, back to the real estate thing, a lot of people will show up for free food. So you can end up pulling a bitch who's way out of your league just from taking her on a date. You want to know why? Because niggas don't value dates. Niggas don't be taking these bitches on dates. They'll be within a relationship with a bitch for 5 years and don't take her on a date. So when you swoop in and you like, oh yeah, let me take you on a date, that's different for her. You know what I'm saying? And let's say you actually go on the date with the bitch who's out of your league, you know what I mean? You just killed the game already because she done dated hundreds of niggas and ain't nobody took her on no date, and let alone a good one, you know what I'm saying? So dating, part 2 of that is dating is a good way to get a bitch who's out of your league. You know what I'm saying? So part 1 is you could use it as bait. Part 2 is you can get a bitch who's out of your league using dates. Another way you can use dates is to just really just show your lifestyle on the internet. You know what I'm saying? If you're going on a date every week or every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? You kind of look like that nigga on the fucking social media, you know what I'm saying? Every week or every 2 weeks, you out with a different bitch at the dinner table, you know what I'm saying? Kind of looking like a player right there. So that's the third way is you could use it as just lifestyle, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what the 4th way was for dates. Honestly though, y'all should just be going on dates for your fucking self, like, cause that's what I do. Like, I go on dates just cause I want to go on dates. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's no disappointment for me because 1, I'm not looking to smash the bitch at all the first night. She lucky to get some dick from me. That's what I tell her. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you get dick from me on the first night, you're lucky. You're lucky if I like you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's no disappointment in it for me because I'm not looking for nothing out of it other than to go do what I was going to do plus a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to go to where I wanted to go and I'm going to just bring a bitch with me because player shit, you know what I'm saying? And it just happens to be beneficial because you'll be seen at the spot, at the venue, and you'll be seen on the internet. So it works out in a lot of ways. So I don't really have anything bad to say about dates, but do, you know, be aware that bitches do use niggas for dates. So if you feel like it could be that type of situation, keep it cheap or keep it in your price range, or honestly, just go do what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That way there won't be no disappointment. If you feel like going go-karting, invite the bitch to go go-karting with you. That's the date now. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like going to Barnes & Noble and just looking at books, invite the bitch to go to Barnes & Noble and drink Starbucks with you. That's the date now. So that's pretty much all I got to say about it, is that there's plenty of ways that dates can be useful to you as a player. There's plenty of ways that dates could be just useful to you as a man, honestly. But personally, I think you fellas should go on dates for yourself. Don't look at it as like, I'm going on a date so I can fuck this bitch after. No, stop doing that. You don't even want that. You think you want that, but you don't. Don't be smashing chicks on the first date. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fuck yourself up. You're gonna end up getting a bitch pregnant who you don't fucking know, and this bitch is a nutcase. Or you're gonna be so thirsty to smash this bitch on the first date, you're gonna bring her back to your house, and she could be a setup bitch. She could be having niggas breaking your crib next week. You know what I'm saying? So vet these bitches a little better, and you can do that from dates. You know what I mean? And just don't let it be disappointing to you. You go do what you want to do, and if she don't show up, just to keep doing what you was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I've had that happen plenty of times where I'll call a bitch before she even late. She'll be like 5 minutes close to being late, and I'm like, oh yeah, where you at? She'll be like, oh yeah, I'm running late, and I'm like, oh, don't even worry about it, don't even come. And now I'm sitting here at my favorite restaurant at the bar watching the game, eating by myself, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So run your shit like that to where it could never be a bad thing, because you're doing what you want to do. But that's all I got for y'all today. Players only. Follow me at TheDonJones on everything. Follow the store at Etraphousedotcom with the .com spelled out. So that's Etraphousedotcom. Shop with us at Etraphousedotcom. Today we got a sale going. The payday sale's 25% off everything. So get on Etraphousedotcom right now. Fuck with your boy. And when you follow me on all them things, the link's in the description. And make sure you DM me, let me know where you came from, that you came from Players Only. So I have special favor for you, you know what I'm saying? But until the next time, Players Only.